Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex Campaign and part 21 of my Cult of Sotek playthrough. It looks like I'm at war with the High Elves, so I sent an intervention force, which I thought is probably futile. And you know what? It was futile, because they've got 3 stacks. Yeah, that's not going to do shit. That's not going to do shit against that. Jeez, no. I mean, if they've got 3 stacks of... Okay. I mean, that's not even the capital. That's just like a tiddly little... Look. It's got... Anyway, I'm also at war with Tekalis. I hadn't realised that last episode, but... Yep, also at war with Tekalis. I mean, at least he doesn't have much stuff, so he's not really a threat in any way, shape or form. We do have quite a few stacks of Skaven troops heading this way, though. So we are going to have to deal with those. They are taking attrition. Is that just from the jungle? Oh, it's a right. Okay, so our right is still in effect, which is that the right of Sotek? So one more turn. So they're going to take attrition for one more turn, which is, you know, better than nothing. And see, he's currently recruiting. Now, I'm a little... We've got to defend these 3 settlements for 20 turns, which isn't too bad, really. Should be fine. I'm tempted to, like, send armies against the Skaven and the Dark Elves, but to be honest, I don't think I need to, because they're way behind anyway, so basically it's just a case of, fuck it. A little bit worried the High Elves might send an intervention force against us. That could be a problem. Also, we've got this jerk. Honest... fucking rogue armies. My bane of my existence. I've got 3 of the bastards. The other one was throwing stacks of dragons at me. What have I done to deserve... Oh, right. Anyway, we're also with the High Elves, and that's a problem because they do not like us. You gonna be alright, Master Mundi? You gonna be okay with that? You just hover over here. I think Nakai and Oxel are probably fine with dealing with this. We've got defenses here. Yeah, we've got max level defenses. So I think even if you know, they'll throw stacks upon stacks at us, but we're going to laser the shit out of them. So I'm fairly confident. I'm fairly confident. Less confident now. Okay, that's that's a lot of rats. Even then, it's like, oh, they're lightning striking me. Really? Wait. Amazing. So you've thrown stacks of, and then you've gone, fuck it, I'm just going to lightning strike. I don't need my reinforcements. Good shout. Not sure it's going to pay off for you. It's a bold play. It's a bit of a freebie, this one, to be honest. The fact they've decided to lightning strike is stupid, because bringing, like, you know, 4 stacks of Skaven alongside would definitely be better than just sending 1 and getting its ass kicked, but fine, whatever. I'm going to take it, because at this point I feel like I need everything I can get. So we're being attacked by 1. I guess maybe this, like, this Grey Seer was maybe a bit overconfident of himself. That's not usually something Grey Seers fall foul to, overconfidence. But maybe this one was like, nope, I can get the victory. I'm going to attack before everyone else. That's my headcanon. They were like, nope, we can do this. No problem. Get in there, lads. So our Pterodon Fire Leech Bowlers taking out the Plague Claw Catapult and the Warp Lightning Cannon, because those things will be quite nasty if we allow them to keep firing at us. So we're going to say, nope, none of that for you. So we're going to take those out. Our forces are going to stick on the wall as long as possible, but the instant that units start reaching the wall, well, there's no point holding on to these towers, so we're just going to break and pull back to the city centre, where Nakai and his forces are, well, I mean, maybe the Skaven, like, saw the skinks on the wall and were like, all right, we got this. Let's go and mop them up. And once they get into the city, they're going to see this, and that's, well, that's a whole other ball game. So they're in for a shock. So forces pulling back away from the walls. We're going to let them have the walls, no problem there. I actually left a skink priest up here. Oops. Skink priest. Pulling back, but he's fine. Terror Leech Bowlers continuing to bomb the Storm Vermin over here. And some more fire throwers trying to light up our Cyrus Scar Veteran, but it's not working because they're just lighting up the wall instead. He's just gently singed and doesn't give a shit. Look at this. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Not phased at all. Our skinks are doing actually quite a lot of damage down here. You can see this unit of Clanrat Spears. It's broken. This unit of Plague Monks is taking a lot of damage. The Rat Ogres are into the city, but they're running straight into some Temple Guard. And the Temple Guard are basically going to mop them up fairly easily. Some more Temple Guard hidden over here as well. So basically we can sandwich them. And then more, yeah, lots of Temple Guard basically on here because I saw the Rat Ogres. So our cavalry are outside the city and sort of roaming around. They are getting shot up by our own tower now that the Skaven control it, which is a bit of a problem, but that should generally be fine. It just feels like a bit of a waste of that unit to run them past towers that are going to start picking them off, but never mind. A few skin casualties there, but most of them have been pulled back to the city centre, where the rest of our forces await their Skaven visitors. I mean, let's be honest, this battle is in no way going the Skaven's way. It's going to be an absolute slaughter. The Warp Fire Throwers have actually come into the city, which is a bad idea for them. They're now running away. We've managed to catch the Plague Monks, and yet the Rat Ogres now breaking one away. More Temple Guard rushing in to see them off. The Warp Fire Throwers actually managed to get away, but now there's like a horde of angry raptors heading towards them at high speeds. So that's not ideal. Are they going to get any Warp Fire Throwers off? Are they going to... Did I actually notice that they were there, or... Maybe not. Maybe I was just chasing down the fleeing Skaven. The Warp Fire Throwers... Are they going to get some... I mean, they're just getting picked off by the tower, so it's no real big deal. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, basically that's fine. Skaven forces have made their way into the city, and I've decided to break off a few units of Kroxagors and Nakai himself to get... Oh, and a Carnosaur to mess them up. And frankly, that's probably more than we needed. So there are some units of Skaven now congregating inside the city, heading towards us. There's a couple of units of Clan Rats there. The forces, over, yeah, they've been smashed completely. Skaven rounding the corner. They're going to get some snake kisses. And probably start exploding. Oh yeah, and I'm going to whack them with my python as well. I mean, it would be a good idea, yeah. I would. Because, I mean, they've probably just spotted, like, the horde of Kroxagors and dinosaurs who have now decided to charge. Yeah, this battle's over. This battle is very, very over. That was a freebie. Oh, they're attacking the Southern Sentinels. I don't think I can defend that. I think I'm just going to let that burn. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Hang on. Oh, you bastards. Oh, you fuckers. Oh, you little shits. Oh, I really fucking hate that. I really hate it when... Oh, you... I bet you've recruited more shit as well, haven't you? You haven't. Oh, you fuckers. Okay, our defences there are fine. I'm just going to march over here and deal with that. Oh, you are marching. Take you out of march stance. That makes that easier. Good. The Kai is level 20. What can we give you? Melee attack for... You've got quite a few units of feral carnosaurs, so I'm going to do... Oh, mind you, discouraged. Discouraged might be better, because if you get him in the middle of an attack, then he can just, like, go and fuck shit up. Right, I guess we're going to have to go and deal with these fucking rogue armies now, aren't we? Because apparently the... Oh, you bastards. That's... I did have a mod that stopped that kind of thing from happening, but on the other hand, it means that there are some, like, legitimate... I mean, I guess it's legitimate that... Oh, I should have wiped them out ages ago. Why did they spawn in my territory? You know? Like... They could have literally spawned anywhere, but they've spawned right in the middle of my stuff. And, oh... I mean, I guess those guys spawned over there. Maybe it's a false neg. I don't know. It's just... It feels really bad. Like, that feels really annoying. I'm sure it's probably, you know... Oh, you're going up a chopper chops. Do we have defences here? Yeah, we do. I mean, as long as we hold for 19 turns, it's not a big deal. And I think it's going to be holding, because it's just fucking everywhere. I'd forgotten that this happened with Vortex. I thought it was like... I guess it would be the end, right? But I don't know. I thought it was like the final end battle where everyone declared war on you, not the final ritual. The fact that it doesn't really... Did it warn me? It might have warned me. I tend to not pay attention to these things. I don't think it did, though. Okay. Okay. I mean, that should be fairly straightforward to kill. They should be fairly easy to kill. I'm not going to worry too much about that because we're probably going to lose a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's... Sure. Oh yeah, Bill. I forgot about Bill. Bill was coming... Was Bill going to meet Nakai? And now Nakai's gone somewhere else. Or was it... I think it was Nakai. Never mind. He's fine. He's like a little skink hobo just wandering from place to place. Like, imagine he rocks up at the net. He's like, the boss told me to be here. And they're like, yeah, sorry about that. Actually, we've changed our mind.
The nation calls.
Well, the nation's going to get it stuffed up its fucking ass. Wait, are you not warning me? Wait, who declared war on me? Someone declared war. What was the other? I thought these guys declared... Oh, fuck it, who cares? Right, come here, you little shit. I'm going to fucking murder you. I'm going to pull your nose out via your testicles or something. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing, but it's going to involve some fairly obnoxious anatomy. Go, oh, you bastard. Yes, go on, go away. I mean, if they attack... I mean, this city's defended out the wazoo. They will not break these cities easily. I'm slightly concerned about this. Okay, Arcane Conduit. That's what we're doing there. We've got the Plaque of Dominion, which is fine. We don't need more plaques, but have it anyway, you know. Why not? You know what? +4 leadership when fighting against Skaven. Not the worst thing to have.
Not enough warpstone.
Okay. Is this a problem? I mean... Oh, you little hairy fucks. Ooh, go. Oh, the salts. The salt flows. Roger, what are we doing with you, Roger? You're going to come down here, and I don't really give a flying fuck about trespassing through Marcus's territory. He can go and just... You are raiding me, though, so fuck you. And also, you'll probably declare war on me, so fuck you. And my intervention cannot help, so also fuck you. Right. I thought they declared war on me. Must have been someone else. Case of mistaken identity. Let's get you in the army just because it's someone to recruit. And then you're coming down here to replenish. Lovely. Probably should have fought that battle, but it sounded annoying. So I chose not to. Slippery? It's not really that useful. Slippery. Sure. Little hairy bastards. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Those high elves are so strong. I think they've mostly wiped out the dark elves. Holy fuck. That army looks horrible. Oof. Oh god. Oh god. So many missile units. That's just going to be a nightmare to fight. Are you laying siege to me? Is that what's happening here? Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have, like, knocked out... to be honest. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. They're not lightning striking this time. They're cheating by not lightning striking. Never mind. On the plus side, they'll have to leave their artillery at home. So that's something. So this battle's going to be a little bit trickier because there's a lot more rats. Like a lot more. So far on the battlefield we've got... yeah, I think it's still increasing. 3,400, 3,500. I think it rounds out about 4,000. So we're outnumbered almost 4 to 1. So Pterodons... getting... we've spotted a nice big blob of storm vermin over here, so eat that. That did some good damage. And then the Fire Leech Bowlers trying to take out their artillery, taking a little bit of fire in return. If only we had upgraded towers. If this was a capital city, I'd be laughing right now. I would be laughing my arse off, because these guys would be getting absolutely vaporized, and plus we'd be trying to hold the actual walls. I mean, we don't have much units to hold the walls, because most of the forces we have in the city are, well, a lot of dinosaurs. But, you know, I'd be trying. As it stands, it's barely any point, because they're just being, you know, I mean, just getting blipped with little biddly arrows and shit. I'm like, well, who cares? It's not doing much damage, to be honest. Like, you know, storm vermin. Taking a little bit of damage from our chameleon skinks. And seeing as I think they're throwing everything they've got at us, if we manage to win this battle, basically, we're safe. So I'm going to throw everything we've got at the Skaven, kill as many as possible. Hopefully then Nakai can just, like, mop up the survivors. So over here we've got a Doom Wheel, Hell Pit Abomination over there. It's our Skink Priest of Beasts. Have they taken down the gate already? Maybe the gate was already damaged. So this Doom Wheel is going to be a problem. Temple Guard are tanking. They've also got a Warlord as well. We need to get some more Temple Guard over there to help out. That's... yeah, we're going to need that. Meanwhile, Nakai is leading his dinosaur hordes out of the city, although it's a little bit slow because obviously there's a lot of them to fit through the gate. But the Carnosaurs throwing themselves at this unit of storm vermin. Lots of jam there. Big dinosaur jam moment. Lots of Skaven being thrown all over the place, which is very, very nice. We've also got my giant python, which is going to whap these rats who are coming in as reinforcements. Kasplats. That leaves a big old trail of destruction right through the centre there, and does a lot of damage actually to these units. Pretty much, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, taken about 50% casualties. Kobold Spear Riders running around, taking out units where we can. Our Carnosaurs are just messing up. There's Nakai in the centre there, just messing up these units of storm vermin that came in to fight them. Curse the Midnight Wind helping as well, reducing their armor and melee attack. And yeah, we've got a little bit of slowdown actually. I think it's just the sheer weight of number of units. You can see they've thrown 3,500 at us. We're losing units quite quickly, but I think that's mostly on the walls where our skinks are getting wiped out. Although over here we're also having trouble because it looks like the wall. I mean, the Doom Wheel's almost down. The Hell Pit Abomination's almost down, but they have managed to wipe out a couple of units of Temple Guard. I did actually have to slow down the battle as well, and I don't know whether that's because my settings seem to have been reset. So I'll have to check that. So this wall. Oh god, these guys, what a pain in the ass. Also, we've got some rat ogres inside our city, which is not ideal. I've actually pulled back a unit of Temple Guard just in case, and our Sarascar veteran, who I've forgotten about. We're now trying to get back inside the city. Unfortunately, we've actually lost control of the gatehouse over here, and this one is slowly falling. I know it's coming back. We've managed to get some Carnosaurs inside just in time. Imagine if I got locked out of my own city. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? That would have been traumatic. It's like when you go out and you've forgotten your own keys because the rats have stolen them. But either way, I think we've maintained control of this, so we can get our units back inside the city, although they're just chilling outside at the moment. Come on, lads. We want to get back inside, don't we? It's cold outside. Get back inside. There we go. There we go. Getting back inside. That's better. And our forces are actually being overrun on this flank. The Warlord, who I think is the lead, I should have maybe concentrated on killing him because he is the enemy general. Killed him, he would have. I mean, in fact, he's actually got 80 kills, and that's mostly Temple Guard as well. He's been wailing away. Little Flock of Doom, hopefully doing a little bit of damage. It is doing a little bit of damage. It's literally just doing a little bit of damage. So there's blobs of Skaven all over the place. The enemy troop numbers are dropping very, very quickly. And over here, our cold ones are sort of like getting annihilated by some Clan Rat spears. They're not, their stats aren't bad, but they just don't seem to do particularly well against, well, anything. Okay, Dino Squads is messing up everyone they can find. We've got some Carnosaurs over here fighting some Storm Vermin. There's some Storm Vermin and I think there's Plague Monks fighting the last few remaining red-crested skinks, but Carnosaur's rushing in to help out. Backed up by Nakai, there he comes. He's also going to make everyone go nuts. And that gives them physical resistance and more melee attack. Basically, yeah, they... absolute carnage. Okay, most of our units are now back or filtering back into the city. We've got some bloody storm vermin tried to take my city centre. You bastards. You absolute bastards. We've actually still got some red-crested skinks who I forgot about, but they are actually on a tower and sort of like blinking away at those units, so that's actually quite useful. Yeah, our forces on this flank have been routed, but the enemy general's almost down. There is another warlord in there as well, though. And our chameleon skinks have, I think, run out of ammunition. Yes, they have. That's unfortunate. Could have really used them continuing to plink away. Here comes some Plague Monks and Sparrows to the city centre, fortunately. I had the foresight to pull back some Temple Guards, but there is more Storm Vermin on their way. The enemy lord is down. He's got jumped up and down on by some Croxagors. Okay, we need to pull everyone back to the city centre, basically, because there's some Storm Vermin there. There's some Storm Vermin coming in. We've also got some Plague Monks, and the city centre is in danger of falling to the enemy side, and that's not ideal. So we need to put a stop to that. Unfortunately, we're busy kind of like murdering everyone we can get our hands on as they try and come into the city. Skaven numbers have dropped drastically, and that's mostly deaths. Not not units fleeing off the battlefield, because to be honest, not many of them have... I mean, there are some sort of filtering away, but the ones who do run away are pretty much super dead anyway. That's kind of fornication. See, I did do some renames. See? See? I do renames occasionally. It does happen. It's usually best to put them on my Discord, because if you put them in the comments on YouTube, I will... It's really hard to find specific comments on YouTube, unless you just go scroll back through, and it's a pain in the ass to do that. So if they're on the Discord, then I can easily sort of like find them. So that's the best place to put them. That's where I'll usually remember to... I do try and remember the YouTube ones. I'll try and write them down when I see them, but if I see them when I'm like nowhere near a computer, then you know that's a bit of a problem. So we're going to ignore them. We're rushing back to the city centre because you can see it's actually almost fallen to the enemy, which is not ideal. But the Carnosaurs have arrived. Reinforcements are on their way. And the Skaven are not going to... You know, we cursed them as well. Have a midnight wind. I don't know what that means. Yeah, you will be when Carnosaurs jump up and down on you. Okay, we're pulling back towards the city centre. There are still Skaven units pulling in. Unfortunately, it's a lot of like missile units, which are annoying to deal with because they tend to run away, and plus all of our units are like tired, so they're going to be slightly slower. However, you know, the thingy bar, what do you call that? What's it called? That bar. A big old bar. The bar is now mostly yellow, which is good. That's right, a big yellow bar is positive. That's a good thing. We definitely want the big yellow bar, not the big red bar. Big red bar bad, big yellow bar good. And now we're just jumping up, like just throwing everything we've got. Our poor old skink priest is almost dead. He's got 5 kills, most of those melee kills as well, so you know, good work there. Blatting Skaven to death with his staff. Yep, that you are. Okay, so far so good. Most of the Skaven... We just need to push the Skaven into all fleeing, because I'm not particularly interested with mopping up all these missile units, because they're quite annoying. And plus, yes, that's right, more units coming to try and take my city centre. I'm pulling the Temple Guard back to try and deal with that, but there's a Warlord plus some Poison Winglet. Basically, we need to get back here to rescue them again. The Skaven are fleeing outside of the city because they have control of the gates. Maybe I should have like maybe set some units to control it, but I'm like, oh, fuck, whatever. Just everyone pull back to the city centre, we'll wait there, and then when they get close enough, we'll charge them and hopefully kill a lot of them. However, in the meantime, they have pulled in some more Plague Claw catapults, so I'm going to send some units to go and deal with that, because screw those guys. Basically, I should be actually like pulling my units into different, like flanking them and stuff, but by this point I was like, oh god, the siege has gone on for so long. So just get them, boys. Enemy general, a little bit surrounded there. He's sad. He's got sad. And the storm vermin also terrified. Who can blame them? And I'm just gonna send the Pterodon Fire Leech Bowlers. They don't have any ammunition left. I'm just going to send them into melee them because, I mean, they've got, what, 29, 25? Which is better than the Plague Claw catapults, so I reckon they can probably do that, no problem. Okay, everyone's just pulling back. You can see lots of Gutter Runners, some Poison Wing Globadiers, all that kind of really annoying stuff that's going to be a pain in the ass to chase down. Look at this Bastillodon, is so tired. He's exhausted. Look at him. What's his speed? 40. I don't think it upgrades the stats based on how tired your units are, because I'm fairly sure that exhausted units like move a lot slower than fresh ones. Okay, this Plague Claw catapult is out of here. Get them, lads. I believe in you. I think they can do it. What's their weapon strength? 65. compared to 26. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they're out of here. Good. Okay, here we go. Charging again, but this time I've split some units out. So the Carnosaurs are actually going after the fast-moving missile units down this sort of like little street down here, and the rest of the force is charging down the centre. The Comedian Skinks, who are active, so they should be able to, because these guys are very, very tired, so I think we should be able to catch them. Their speed is 52, ours is 52, so I think we can outrun them because we're not as tired as they are. There we go, we've caught them. So they're going to turn around and fight, which is a bad idea, and our Carnosaurs are charging down here, and then we should be able to screw them over. Easy. Eaten a lot of them. And yep, Plague Catapult has been dealt with. Get them, lads. And I believe army losses have finally taken effect. The Skaven are fleeing, and we have successfully defended the city. Again. Well, they lost more than we did. That's the main thing. Oh, yeah, good. Get out of here. Okay, at least we'll get a turn of replenishment. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, well, at least this place has got, like, super defenses, so I think this is fine. Oh, God, so many sieges. We may not have a big garrison here, but we've got something that the enemy doesn't have. Lasers. They don't have lasers. They got Plague Catapults, they don't have lasers. We've definitely got lasers, and our lasers are doing a lot of damage. Holy yeah, I mean... we've just vaporized the Plague Catapults in 2 volleys. Holy crap, they're amazing. Okay, so basically our lasers are going to be wrecking everything that gets... Christ. Oh my god, how much damage? I mean, we've wiped out 400 rats before they've even got close to the walls. Lasers, oh, so good. You know when I said I'd be laughing if they were attacking a major city? This is why. I mean, just the lasers themselves would be vaporizing everything that gets in range. Okay. So we're sending our Claw-1 Spear Riders out of the city to do some harassment. Meanwhile, our lasers... I mean, to be honest, the longer we can keep units outside the city, the better. Because the longer they're outside the city, the longer they're getting faces full of laser beams. I mean, they're really trying, to be fair. They're trying to get close. They've actually got some units attacking the gates. Not many, because obviously, you know, most of them have been vaporized. We've killed over 500 rats, predominantly with laser beams. So we've got a few units that we're just sort of harassing here. Again, any units we can keep outside of the city for any length of time, I mean, it's just a win on us, because laser beams, right? The few units that are actually attacking the walls are running straight into our skin cohorts and not doing particularly well, actually. Losing decisively so far. Got some Temple Guard over here who are fighting the Gutter Runners with I mean, the Gutter Runners are going to get their ass kicked. And over here, we've got some Temple Guard defending the gates. Rat Ogres attacking the Temple Guard, coming in to attack us. We do have our Saroscar veteran here. It's going to cast Wither on us. Nasty. Nasty spell. But never mind. Here comes the Grey Seer. He's cast Arcane Conduit. Is he actually quite high level? You know what? You never see a very high level Grey Seer. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, nasty. Okay. We've also got some reinforcements in the shape of Croxagors and a Bastiliodon and Ancient Stegiodon. So basically, we're going to attack the Grey Seer and take him out. Because, you know, killing him can't go wrong. And this is just a slaughter, basically. This is... See the enemy. I mean, we've lost... we've lost a little bit, but they've lost half their army already. There we go. We're attacking the Grey Seer. The Grey Seer is getting rammed by dinosaurs and attacked by crocodiles. He's taking a lot of damage. In comes the Bastiliodon with Revivification Crystal. Now, Grey Seer is taking a lot of damage. And this little attack here has completely failed. The few rats that managed to make it up onto the wall are now fleeing. There's a little force here, but oh, you know what? Actually, we're getting lasered by our own tower. Oh, you bastards! That's my tower to do lasers with. Get out of here. Stupid rats, you don't deserve laser towers. Now, weirdly, the Skaven at their capital city defences at the second rank get warp lightning towers, which are like these ones. The next rank is doom rockets, which are actually worse, I think. They don't seem to do as much damage, so maybe they don't. Maybe it's just the spread of damage, but they don't seem to actually kind of like do as much damage as the warp lightning towers. Because the warp lightning towers used to be, I think they were the top rank ones as well. So you got warp lightning for second rank, and then you also got warp lightning towers for the top rank, despite saying doom rockets. But they were always more effective, so I don't know why they got rid of that. Never mind. Either way, the Skaven are now fleeing, but most of them are up on the wall, which means we're going to carve their little faces in and make sure that there's no retaliation. By using everything at our disposal, including, well, mostly our Temple Guard, but also Snake Kisses and a Flock of Doom, and, well, basically anything to just make them explode. Laters, guys. Yeah, those lizard laser towers, pretty good. Can I defend that? Maybe. Could be worth it. But so many siege battles. I think we probably can, but that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.